off Luke.
Cam, a couple weeks ago, I think you had 4 sacks on the season, and now 3 weeks later, you got 11 and a half. I guess what's gotten into you these last couple weeks, man?
Look, it's like the stocks. It's self-corrections. When I think about it's a season, it's a marathon. It ain't a short sprint. And at the end of the day, early this year, again, I was missing Marcus. I was missing David Onyemata. Once my D line came back, we came back strong. When you're catching those double teams, those triple teams early on in the season, it can bog you down. Marcus comes back, starts getting a little bit of pressure, starts getting some sacks. They can no longer focus on just me. David Onyemata comes back, they can no longer just focus on me and Marcus. And that's where you see the change. I mean, it's a full-blown push from the entire D-line. I mean, Carl Granderson really turned it on in the middle of the stretch, and that's honestly where you see the change. We've always played the run well, and that's why I've never just looked at just sack numbers. Look at my entire game. I play first down, I play second down, I play third down, I play fourth down, I play overtime, I play whatever it takes to win. And that's the same thing that goes through Marcus. That's the same thing that goes to David Onyemata. The same thing that goes to Demario Davis. Don't just look at one facet of our game. I mean, we try and play a complete game. We're not just edge rushers. We're edge defenders. And I think that goes a little bit farther than just sacks. Also, double digits.
With the sacks coming in bunches these last couple of weeks, man. I mean, what's
continue.
I mean, do you feel like you have found something here in these last couple of weeks with that? I mean, is it just as simple as you having a healthy defensive line, or is there something that you're doing better as well?
I think my D-line coach, Ryan Nielsen, has done a phenomenal job of just cooling me down. Because, I mean, there's so much that I want to do in a game. It's just take the breather, realize that, once the D-line is attacking at full speed, they can't just focus on one person. Again, once the D-line got healthy, I'm going to give it up to the entire D-line and the work that we've put in from Ringo to Shai Tuttle to Malcolm Roach to my guy Albert Huggins. We bring in Jalen earlier this year. Sharif came in. Hell, last week we had 2 defensive linemen come in on a Sunday to play on a Monday game. I mean, what we do on the defensive line, the way we attack practice, the way we push each other to be better. That's where I see real culture. That's why I don't worry about the sack numbers. You guys can worry about sack numbers. I'm trying to worry about this win column. We'll talk about accolades, sacks, and everything else after the season. What's important to me is pushing my D-line to be the best that they can be.
Nick Underhill.
Tim, just kind of earlier in the season, just the doubts about the defensive line and all the chatter, and I'm sure you heard it. And being who you've been for the last decade, people are kind of talking about stuff. Is it a little more satisfying just having this breakout and just kind of being able to remind people who you are?
He said breakout.
Well, not breakout, but you know what I mean.
Man, it is what it is. Again, I don't play for fans. I play for what I've always played for. I mean, I've got nothing but love for this game. And again, I didn't come in a sack master. I didn't come in a touted just pure pass rusher. I came in to play the run. So my run, as long as my hands are here, like my teammates will tell you, somebody's gonna get blessed. I'm not really, again, sacks are phenomenal. I think that's an amazing aspect of the game. But I'm not here just to play third down. I'm here for the first down. I'm here for the veer traps. I'm here for the powers. I'm here for tosses. I'm not worried about chatter from people who may not know all aspects of the game. But you put me across offensive lineman, you put me across any D coordinator, they're going to tell you the same thing. We're a force to be reckoned with, and I tell the D line the same thing as well. Look, it starts up front with us. If we take over the game, there's not much that anybody can do, and that's the way we've tried to play each and every game. You may not have 7, 8 sacks a game, but what we will do is affect the quarterback. We will keep the run under 4, minus the Philadelphia game. I mean, we've got some of the best run stop numbers in the game, and there's a reason for that. We don't just play third down. We play first, second, third. We play first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. We play overtime. We play on a Saturday bumped up. We play on a Monday bumped back. It doesn't matter where or when. We're always looking to be our best and attack everything that we can. Once we have a high execution of the game plan, that's all that matters.
Breakout's definitely the wrong phrase, but it's
you said
a
it, stick with it.
Something.
You said it. You said it.
Hey.
You did this.
Hey, I'm talking words just come out.
Luke?
Hey Cam, do you think defensively y'all are really hitting your stride here the last couple of weeks of the season? I mean, I know y'all played well defensively all year, but like especially.
Would you say a breakout? Is that the term we're just going to use at this point?
Let's go ahead and just throw it out there, man.
Look, I think honestly, what our defense has been able to do the last 4 years has been nothing short of phenomenal in terms of stopping the run. I think that the way our DBs have been playing, they've stepped up their game. They have been able to play this last back quarter of the year. And everything that we want to do starts off with, Marshawn Lattimore to young Adebo playing the way he did. I think that was a chippy call at the end of this game, but that just is what it is. Our ability to play through, fight through. You talk about Chauncey, Gardner, Ducey, Johnson, CD, him, to PJ, to Malcolm. I mean, there's no higher praise that I can give to our entire defense. I mean, I could sit here and talk for hours about how special these guys are. And it's that focus, that drive that we take to practice. I mean, we're big juice boys. I mean, you ain't seen it much, but it's always there. That juice is going to spill. And our cup overflows with enthusiasm on the sidelines. It is what it is. I think that, we knew going into this year we wanted to be a force. We've been saying that for the last 3 or 4 years. And I think it's showing. That's all you're seeing is the culmination of hard work.
Martell?
Cam, how would you just over the last month really describe the vibe on this team where you were 5-7 and now you've won 3 out of 4 with the one loss, coming when you had the roster sort of decimated? Just your feeling or gratification on how the team has responded since 5-7 to get where you are going into Week 18.
I mean, we talk about the tenacity of our team. We talk about the ability, the perseverance of our team. I mean, our coaches have winning mentalities. I mean, every time we win, lose, or draw, they're always trying to teach lessons. And I think that's a huge thing for us. I think that, our leaders in our defense, I think leaders in our offense, that's really what pushes. You look at guys like AK, you look at Demario Davis, you look at myself, Malcolm. It's steady, it's calm, it's never being shaken. Again, this is a sprint. And at this point, we've kept ourselves into the battle of trying to get to the playoffs, and that's what we have to do. We have to finish that off. Whatever we've done to this point means nothing. Next week is everything for us.
Last question here, Rod Walker.
Okay, and this is going to be kind of an odd question, but was it weird not having the Who Dat chant before the game, and you know what happened with that?
There was no Who Dat chant? There was. You know what? Things happen. And in fact, as a longest tenured Saints player, I'm going to take that for right now. It'll be corrected next home game. Next year. This year? Probably not this year. Next year.
But did you notice that they didn't do it? I mean, was it?
I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Like I said, I'm gonna take the blame for that. Who Dat Nation? I'm sorry. Lo siento para mí. I'll do better.
I think that's it, Cam. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Bless one. You see, I'm just an Arizona boy. No, I didn't go to U of A, but it is what it is. I didn't go to Arizona State either. Went to Cal, Berkeley, Arizona boy. Loud and proud. 602. Holla.